Hello everyone, welcome along to another episode of Motor Town. You join me here down at the harbour on our second day of challenges. This time we're in the Lambo, and as you can see it's got a few little changes. Nothing too dramatic, new colour, new wheels, changed the suspension, that's really about it. And I've tucked the front wheels in a bit because I've taken it from really high in the air to as low as I can get it before the wheels actually poke through, and I put a tow hitch on it. I also changed the final drive on it to accommodate more top speed. And the reason I've done that is because I'm going to be towing a trailer today. If it doesn't wander off. Let's turn the HUD back on so I can actually see what I'm pointing at. We're going to be towing this fuel trailer today. And this is part of our challenge series. And this challenge was given to me by a member of our Discord community. And I'll just bring it up. I should have had this done before the episode. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. So it came from Flashny, and the challenge is... Where is it? Using the car trailer and the vehicle of your choice, load a towing job of at least 1.4 ton and achieve 100 mile an hour while towing. I can do that. That sounds like it would be great fun. The Lambo will definitely do over 100 mile an hour. I crashed it at more than 100 mile an hour on the way here. And as for 1.4 ton, no, get back in. I know that fuel's heavy, so I want something that's going to take me across the bridge. None of these will. That one certainly will. There we go. 4 ton. This should be great fun. Now it is heavy. Now I've changed the rear suspension on it to be very stiff. This will give us our total weight of the vehicle. 6.3 ton total weight. Now of course the trailer is completely standard. I don't even know if you can buy this trailer. I did go and have a look at the dealership, but it seems that well, it's not there anyway. But it also seems like the new update has come out because all the dolly trailers are there, so we're definitely going to have to do something with them as soon as possible. But I think this will be a fun challenge. For those of you who don't know, if this is your first video you've watched on the channel, this week in particular I'm doing a series of challenges. Just random things that are difficult or weird for the game, and this is the second episode of it, so we'll stick that on autopilot just now, and we'll jump across over to the comment section, because I have absolutely loads of them to read out. You guys have been brilliant about engagement, so let's see. So for day 41 with the yesterday's video, the trash challenge, Mr. Tech Black Dog, the person who gave me the idea for the challenge, said, I did 12 bags on top, I think it was 14 bags in scoop. Tip my hat to you, Mr. Ghosty. Why were your bags not sliding around? I think it was because I was just going very slowly. I was very gingerly applying the brakes and accelerator. When even I loaded top a truck, the bags were sliding a lot. Tips: stop with all bags behind the truck so it's easier. Toss bags into the scoop and less running around. Should have to never run forward of the scoop. If there are 2 or more bags far from the scoop, go for the long toss even if there's no chance of getting in the scoop. Just get it close and then toss the next bag. The last run back with it. Less running back and forth for the bags. Yeah, I did do an awful lot of running around with the bags. can be a bit away from the bag and still pick them up. I didn't know that actually. I've never tried that one. Try starting in big town far away from the dump and then hit small towns on the way to the dump. Yeah, I did try that, but I actually went in the wrong direction. But it is what it is. Pro tip, look at the map just before starting doing town, then pick a loop. Most of the time small town loops will look like a lowercase e or a spiral. The less turning the better. Yes, turning is the enemy with bags on the roof. At the dump I had would scoop closed and push bags off the top of the truck outside and then go dump the full load truck. Pull away from the green box after that, compact the scoop and then load bags that were pushed off the truck onto the scoop, compact them for a second unloading. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. And he goes on to say, maybe game updated or your settings and my settings are different. I see bags in the scoop slide around, but not on top bags. I was just being very careful with the bags on the roof. They were sliding around. I did a bit of a test of that challenge before I did it. Nothing dramatic. I put a bag on the roof to see just how much it would move about and how much I could actually really do. And they are very slidey on the roof. But your tip you gave me on Discord is to put them in that lower section of the roof. That very much helped. And yeah, so that's our first comment. Yeah. Hyper ISHD5910. I don't know if there's a better way of saying your username there. But Hyper leaves a smiley face on day 4, so thank you very much for that comment there. Jacob leaves a comment on day 40. You actually don't need to hop off the bike to get it back upright, you can just press X. Yes, I did find this out later on. Wasn't aware of it at the time, but I did sort of figure it out a little bit later in the video. And also a member of our Discord, Willow, also told me the same thing. I don't do an awful lot of bikes, and it was definitely an oversight on my side. The next comment is again from Mr. Tech Black Dog, and it's from day 40. He says, FYI, police vehicles, you do pay for emergency refuels. Did that on police EV. Yes, you can pick up hitchhikers on motorbike. That might be good. I did it a lot for the XP and see what they look like on the back of the bike. Got to level 25. Police don't like the police. Mad Max Interceptors. Way too hard to get back on the road and easily fly off the road if you hit the greenery islands, pedestrian refuge islands. Yeah, the flower beds are the enemy. Absolutely the enemy. I like using the motorbike off-road to get quickly across the map in the straightest possible line. I didn't want to use the fast taxi. Wanted the XP from driving. I share that sentiment, and I don't really like to fast travel too much unless it's a really long way. The game needs a compass, yes. Something odd. I tried adding lights to the handlebars of the bikes. Lights don't move with handlebars. That is very weird. Right, we are at the bridge, so I will come back to the comments in a few minutes, but let's just see how fast we can get. We're now in control of the vehicle. This isn't the longest, straightest bridge in the world, but let's just keep an eye on that speedo in the bottom right and see how fast we really get. The rain's certainly not going to help in the corners of this bridge either. So far the Lambo is dealing with this trailer like an absolute champ. Looks like the rain will stop any second now though. With the final drive I have on here, oh dear, it's a quick way to slow down. With the final drive I have, it might be off a little bit, but the 100 mile an hour will be a challenge. Of course we are also in comfort, and once we get past the few bends here, I'll stick it into sports mode and plant the foot and see what we can achieve. Even if we end up a funny shape at the other side, I'm going for a top speed run. This road is very busy today. Wonder if the developers increased the traffic. I usually only see one or two vehicles on this bridge, and there's queues of them. Very unusual. I think that's us now on the straight. We're in sport mode now, as you could probably tell by the excessive revving. And that's the rain stopped as well. That's definitely going to help. And there's the 100 mph as well. And we're only in third gear. With a few tweaks, I think this would be very fast indeed. Oh, that's a dramatic lag spike there. Oh, of course we overheat. That's I think we got I know we got 114. I'm not sure if we ticked over to 115 or not there. But that's all the radiator will let me do, unfortunately. So let's stick it back on autopilot. We have achieved that challenge. Let me know down in the comments section or over on Discord what your top speed is and what vehicle you used. I think the 4-ton with the fuel trailer I think is the best baseline for the trailer, because everyone can get 4-ton in this trailer. It's just fuel. Hyper comments on day 3 of Motortown, and he says, loving the series. Thank you very much for that, Hyper, and welcome along to the series. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Raged Zombie 9209 leaves a comment on episode 8, and he says, when you were doing wood planks, make sure to not hit the trailer's hitbox. The top of the load was hitting the stoplight when you realised later that cannot be broken. Hope it helps. Yes, I'm very much not experienced in this game. What you've seen in this series is 95% of me learning this game. I am by no means an expert, but it's great fun, and you guys have been absolutely instrumental in giving me hints, tips, tricks, and pointing out the things that I can do better, and I really can't thank you enough for that. And it's Willow. I believe that's the same Willow from the Discord server, so hello there. Left a comment on day 39, me versus autopilot, and they say, tip for the limo on keyboard, tune the brake sensitivity in the drive mode from the tab menu for comfort, and by tune I mean make basically nothing. Even with that though, the autopilot is horrible sometimes because it will go full speed towards the car in front and then slam on its brakes at the last second. I've seen that happen. This will probably do it repeatedly. I've not actually been watching the screen because I'm looking at the comment section on my phone. But yeah, the autopilot isn't good. But in that particular video, it did outperform me. The next comment is on day 31, the recovery video. Greggy0815 comments saying, you know you can add ramps to the vehicle, add ramps to put vehicles on the front of the trailer. Yes, I did know that at the time, but that wasn't actually a trailer I owned, that was just one I'd borrowed and I hadn't actually bought the trailer yet. I have since bought the trailer and have the ramps. It's definitely a must-have for the Lomax trailer. Having that extra spot there is just crucial. Oh, we made it here and somehow didn't damage the Lambo. I don't know how that happened. Is it this one? Am I delivering here? I would assume so. It's where my marker is anyway. Yeah, must be. Let's get this trailer off. In case you're wondering, if you have been watching the series, this is the same Lambo that I had before. I just retuned it and gave it different wheels and painted it this purpley blue colour. Let's set a waypoint there, because I would like to do a speed run without the trailer. And our next comment is from V Says, and that was left on day 38. He says the shortcut in at 4 minutes and 39 seconds is better for the Atlas Iron runs. I think that's the mushroom, aim for the mushroom shortcut that just cuts the corner off. It would definitely help the Atlas more than it does the Dumpy. The Dumpy does just fine otherwise. And he goes on to say there's a shortcut at 16 minutes and 26 that goes to the right of that intersection. Basically, if you follow the new 7.13 highway, it'll bring you straight to the steel mill. Let me check actually, is that... There is that new highway. That's good to know. We will definitely need to check out all these new areas. I didn't even know the update had come out. I had internet issues yesterday. I'm recording this on the same day it comes out. The internet was just terrible yesterday. So I didn't actually know that the update had come out yet. So this one's news for me. I've got a few comments here for day 38. The first one is from It's Willow. First video I've seen from you and I absolutely adore this game. Sank 13 hours into it on the first day playing and it's still one of the most fun casual games I've played 100 hours later. The autopilot is such a sweet feature for long routes. Being able to set it going and then go grab food is awesome. Since you read out the comments, I'll ask, what is your favourite part of the game? What your favourite part of the game is? Can be specific route, vehicle, QOL, feature, or whatever. My favourite part of this game is the sheer flexibility of it. Like for example, I can go and do a coal run and do an off-road, hardcore style trucking run similar to SnowRunner, and then jump in a Lambo and do 114 mile an hour across a bridge with a trailer full of fuel. You can just do anything you can imagine behind the wheel in this game, and I think that is the best feature this game could ever possibly have. It caters to absolutely everyone all the time, and it is fantastic. But let me know what your favourite feature of the game is. The next comment is from XFlashU8075, who says, load 2 dumpers with coal on low max car hauler and save time on asphalt. Absolutely. Keep your eyes out for that one. And the next comment is from Jonathan Garson, who says, great video, please share the details of your dumpy tuning. Thank you. And then he goes on to edit. I see the workshop item, I will download it. Thank you, not a problem. If you guys want to see any of my tunes, just drop me a comment and I will share them. I have no issue with that at all, even this Lambo tune. And our final comment before we do our last little speed run here is from Jacob, who says on day 37, if you want to get rid of the decals cruising through the inside, you need to go to the details, then edit, then options, then tick or untick. Push the button. Tick or untick one of the boxes on the bottom. I believe it's the one that says no backface. So it may be the other one of the 2 tick boxes. Yes, I vaguely knew about that, but certainly not exactly how to do it. So that's very helpful information. Thank you very much for that. I'm not sure if I like the decals poking through the the dumpy. It adds to its charm. Let's not have it in drift. Maybe we'll keep it in sport so that I go in almost a straight line. The police can chase me all they like. I'm already doing 140. .70. This is a very quick tune on this Lambo. Can we hit 180? I can indeed. 181 I've seen there. Jumping at the top of the bridge, we are totally going to destroy this car in the next corner. Good thing there isn't speed cameras on the bridge, because that would, I imagine, result in quite a significant fine. 106 mile an hour over the speed limit. Oops. I know that's not the quickest speed that anyone's ever gone across that bridge. I believe that, I don't know who the title belongs to, but the car I believe is the Mini, with the same engine as this Lambo, because of the power to weight ratio. I am going to absolutely launch this. Oof. Of course I hit the one immovable object in the way. I'm not sure you're supposed to attach a tow bar to your exhaust tip. Free recovery because I'm on a racetrack. I do love this Lambo. It's violent. I haven't been in my Miata drift car in a while. Those flower beds strike again. That's my boss. There's the other car trailer there. I'd rather you didn't overheat. I was going to go for an well, not too low to really do what I wanted to do. I was going to drive up here and see how far I could go, but I didn't even get air. Somehow the car's broken, I have no idea how. I've never looked at this part of the map, it's very pretty. Oh, and there's crashing wave sound effects as well. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that. Oh, I do like that feature. That adds a good bit of life to the game. That's very cool. But that is unfortunately where I'm going to leave this episode for today, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe, and if you have any challenges or anything else you'd like to let me know about, drop me a comment down below or join me over on Discord. I've got a couple of challenges in mind, most of which have come from you guys, so if there's any other ones, let me know down below or over on Discord. The link to Discord is in the video description, and if you want to know any tunes of any of the cars, even the Lambo or any of them at all, let me know and I will make sure to get you guys the details of that. Thank you all very kindly for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.